In this video, let us solve the questions of state level preparatory exam 2025. The first question. 4 alternatives are given for each of the following questions or incomplete statements. Choose the correct alternative and write the complete answer along with the letter of the alphabet. There are 8 questions, 1 mark each. The first one among this is the degree of the polynomial p of x is equal to x square minus x cube plus 2x plus 1 is equal 1 is 4 options are given. Here observe the highest degree is 3, so option B 3 is correct. If 2, x, 12 are in arithmetic progression, then the value of x is. Here add these two, first and third one. You'll get 14. 14 by 2 is 7. So x is equal to 7. So option A 7 is correct. In the pair of linear equations in two variable a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, their graphical representation is, 4 options are given. What are they? Intersecting line, coincident line, parallel lines, perpendicular lines. Option C, parallel lines is correct. Just remember this chart. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, then it is parallel lines. No solution. The solutions is inconsistent. If B1 by B2, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, coincident lines, infinitely many solutions, dependent and consistent. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, intersecting lines, unique solutions means only one solution, inconsistent. Now, let us solve the fourth one. The formula to find the volume V of a sphere of radius R is. Very easy question. Option B. V is equal to how much? 4 by 3. Here 3. Here 2 by 3. Okay, it is 4 by 3 cubic units. If it is 2 by 3 pi r cube cubic units, then it is the volume of the hemisphere. The sum of the probabilities of all elementary events of an experiment is option A 0, option B 1 by 2, option C 2, option D 1. Option D 1 is the solution. The value of the discriminant of the quadratic equation x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0 is 0. Discriminant, just remember, discriminant b square minus 4ac. Substitute the values. B square 16. 4. A is 1. C is 4. 16 minus 16, it is 0. In the figure, PQ is tangent to the circle with center O. If angle BAQ, this is 55 degree, then the measure of BAO, how can you find? This is 90 degrees, isn't it? 90 minus how much? 55. It is how much? 35. If this is 35, angle this is also 35. 35 plus 35 70. Why it is 70? Why we have to add? Because OAB is an isosceles triangle. 180 minus 70. What it is? Option C 100. Then 10 is correct. Eighth question. Distance of the point P, A, B from the origin 0, 0 is square root of A square plus B square is correct. Now let us solve the second Roman number. There are 8 questions of 1 mark each. What is a secant of the circle? A straight line which passes through a circle at 2 points is called secant of the circle. State basic proportionality theorem. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, it divides other two sides in the same ratio. In the given figure, PQ, PR, this one PQ, PR are the tangents drawn from the external point to the circle with the center O. This is center. If angle QOP, this is 65, then angle QOP, you have to find this angle. This angle is 90 degree. We know it. So this angle is 90 minus 65. That is 25 degree. So this angle is also 25 degree. 25 plus 25. This is angle RPO. That is 50 degree. Write the formula to find the total surface area of the solid figure in the figure. It is cone, no? So total surface area of the solid figure is pi r into r plus L. Write the median class for the following cumulative frequency distribution table. Here n is 20 and this is 20. 20 by 2, that is n by 2 we have to calculate. That is 10. 10 belongs to this median class, 20 to 30. If nth term of an arithmetic progression an is equal to 5n minus 2, then find the value of a2 is, instead of n put 2, 5 into 2, 10, 10 minus 2, how much it is? 8. The area of the sector of a circle with radius 7 is 22 square centimeter. Find the area of the remaining part of the circle. Remaining part of the circle is 132 square centimeter. Because area of the circle we can find out, that is pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7, r is 7 into 7. How much it is? 154 minus, here area of sector is, we can find out it, isn't it? How much it is? No, they have given 22. 154 minus 22. What it is? 132 square centimeter. If a fair coin is tossed once, then write the number of possible outcomes. When fair coin is tossed, the number of possible outcomes are 2, either head or tail. Now, Roman number third section. There are 8 questions of 2 marks each. Totally 16 marks. 17th question. Prove that 5 root 3 is an irrational number. Now, to the contrary, let us assume that 5 root 3 is a rational number in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are co-primes and Q is not equal to 0. So what happens now? We can write 5 plus root 3 is equal to P by Q. Now let us rearrange. Move 5 to this place. Now we have what? Root 3 is equal to P by Q minus 5. Here LCM is Q. So root 3 is equal to P minus 5Q by Q. Since we already know that root 3 is an irrational number and a rational number cannot be equal to an irrational number. Here this is rational number. It is in the form of which? P by Q. But root 3 is an irrational number. So this is rational number, this is irrational number. Rational number cannot be equal to an irrational number. So 5 root 3 is an irrational number. Our assumption is incorrect. Hence proved. Solve the pair of linear equations by elimination method. 2x plus y is equal to 14, x minus y is equal to 4. Now the given equations are 2x plus y is equal to 14, x minus y is equal to 4. Let this be equation number 1 and this be equation number 2. We can solve it by elimination method. Observe here, coefficient of y are same with the opposite sign. So now let us add equation 1 and 2. Here if we add, we'll get 3x. Here y and y get cancelled. 14 plus 4. What it is? 18. So x is equal to 18 by 3. That is 6. Substitute x is equal to 6 in equation number 1. 6 into 3. Oh, it is equation number 1. 2 into 6, that is 12, plus y is equal to 14. So y is equal to 14 minus 12. Y is equal to 2. So x is equal to 6. Y is equal to 2. Are the solution of the equation 2x plus y is equal to 14. X minus y is equal to 4. If you want to check, you can check. 6 into 2, 12 minus 2 plus 2, that is 14. So equation number 1 is correct. 6 minus 2, that is 4. This is also correct. Now find the polynomial p of x represented in the given graph. This is the graph. Here zeros of the polynomial are minus 1 and 4. This is minus 1, this is 4. Now, so alpha is equal to, these are the roots or zeros of the polynomial, minus 1 and beta is 4. Formula for the quadratic polynomial, we know it. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Now let us substitute the values. Here alpha plus beta. What it is? 3. Alpha into beta. 4 into negative of 1 is negative of 4. So quadratic polynomial is x square minus 3x minus 4. 20th question. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. The given equation is 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Here we can solve it by factorization method or formula method. 2 into negative of 6 is negative of 12. We have to split this one to get What? X means 4 into 3 plus 4 minus 3. We get positive of x. So now let us write like this. Group, here 2x is common, here 3 is common. So here x plus 2 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to negative of 2, or x is equal to 3 by move 3 to this place by 2 is the solution of the equation. Now the 21st question. Find the sum of first 20 terms of the AP 3, 7, 11 dash dash dash. Now sum of n terms of the AP formula. It is necessary to write the formula. Important step. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we can find a. What is a here? 3. D is 7 minus 3, that is 4. N is 20. They have given here sum of 20 terms. Now let us substitute the values in the formula. We get 20 by 2, 2 into 3 plus 20 minus 1 into 4. Now let us solve. 20 by 2 is 10, 2 into 3 is 6, 20 minus 1 is 19 into 4. Here 19 into 4 is 76. Now add these two, you will get 82. 10 into 82 is 820. So sum of 20 terms of the AP is 820. Now there is an internal choice question for this one. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? Here the 3-digit number which are divisible by 7 are 105, 112, 119, 994, above 100. 100 is not divisible, 101, 1 is not divisible, 102 is not, 103, 105 is the first number. Then you can find, no? Within 1000 we have to 999. It is not divisible by 7. 998 not divisible. Like that you have to check. The last number is 994. We have to find n. So we have to use nth term of the AP, that is n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here a is 105, d is 7, an is 994. Okay, now let us substitute the values in the formula. 994 is equal to 105 plus n minus 1 into 7. Here n minus 1 into 7 is equal to, transpose this to this side. What will you get? 994 minus 105. So n minus 1 into 7 is equal to 889. So n minus 1 is equal to 889 by 7. That is equal to 7 ones are 18, 7 twos are 14, carry 4, 7 sevens are. So n minus 1 is equal to 127. N is equal to, transpose this 1 to this place, you will get 128. So there are 3-digit numbers which are divisible by number 7 are 128. In the given figure, if angle B, this one is 90 degree, then find the value of cos alpha and cot alpha. This is alpha. In right angle triangle ABC, you can observe the figure. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. Cos alpha. This is alpha. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. CAH. So it is equal to AB by AC. means because cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. AB is 12, hypotenuse is 13, so cos alpha is 12 by 13. Now cot alpha, TOA, tan theta, reciprocal of cot theta. So cot theta is adjacent by opposite. Okay, now it is AB by BC. So cot alpha is equal to AB is 12, BC is 5, 12 by 5. Find the distance between the 2 points 3, 1 and B 6, 4 using distance formula. The first and foremost thing is to identify x1 and y1 and x2 and y2. Let us write it here. And the formula is square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now substitute the values. AB is equal to square root of 6 minus 3 the whole square plus 4 minus 1 the whole square. So AB is equal to 3 square plus 3 square, that is equal to 9 plus 9. Here 2, so square root of 2 into 9. You can take the square root of 9, that is 3. So 3 square root of 2 units is the distance. 24th question. A bag contains 3 red balls and 5 black balls. A ball is drawn random from the bag. Find the probability of that ball is drawn is not a red. Okay, total possible outcomes. 3 red, 5 black balls. 3 red balls and 5 black balls. Total number of S is 3 plus 5, that is 8. Outcomes of getting not a red ball means 5 black balls. So number of A is 5. P of A is number of A upon number of S. Number of A is 5, number of S is 8, so it is 5 by 8. There is an alternative question for this one. 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good pens. It is not possible to just look at a pen and tell whether or not it is a defective. One pen is taken out at random from this lot. Determine the probability that the pen taken out is good one. Now let us solve possible outcomes. 132 plus 12. What it is? 144. So number of S is 144. Outcomes of getting good pens, 132 good pens. So number of A is 132. P of A is number of A upon number of S. Number of A is 132. Number of S is 144. Both are cancelled, can get cancelled by 12. 12. 11s are. 12 12s are. So the answer is 11 by 12. Now let us solve 3 marks questions of the question paper. There are 9 questions. Now let us solve 25th question, which is taken from the chapter Real Numbers. Find the LCM and HCF of the integers 510 and 92 by prime factorization method and verify that LCM into HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. Now we have the numbers 510 and 92. Now let us factorize them to find LCM and HCF. 510, smallest prime number which divides 510 is 255. Now the smallest prime number is 385s are. 5 17s are. 17 ones are. So 510 is equal to 2 into 3 into 5 into 17. And 92. Here also 2 is the smallest prime number. 246 are again 2. 23s are 23 ones are. So 92 is equal to 2 into 2 into 23. So here HCF is 2. 2 is the common factor. Now HCF 2 into 2 highest power 2 square 4 into 3 3 into 4 into 3 into 5 into 17 into 23, which is equal to 23,460. Now let us verify. We have HF is equal to 2, LCM is equal to 23,460. HCF into LCM is equal to product of the two integers. HCF is 2 into LCM is 23,460. If we multiply, we get what? 46,920. Now let us multiply the numbers 510 and 92. We get 46,920. This and this are equal. Hence we have verified that HF into LCM is equal to product of the integers. Find the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to 6x square minus 7x minus 3 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Given polynomial is what? P of x is equal to 6x square minus 7x minus 3. Now let us solve it by splitting the middle term and equating it to 0. 6 into negative of 3, it is negative of 18. Negative of 9 into 2. You'll see, you'll get negative of 7 here, here 18. Negative of 18. So group the terms like this. Here 2x is common, here 1 is common. Group 3x plus 1 and 2x minus 3. So now 2x minus 3 into 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 by 2. Move this to this side. It will get positive sign. This to this side. It will get negative sign. So alpha is 3 by 2, beta is negative of 1 by 3. Therefore the zeros of the polynomial alpha is 3 by 2 and beta is negative of 3 by 1. Now let us verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Sum of the zeros alpha plus beta, coefficients negative of b by a. Now let us solve this side. LHS 3 by 2 plus negative of 1 by 3. Here LCM is 6. So here 3 3s are 9. Here 2 3s are 6. 1 2s are 2. 9 minus 2 by 6, that is equal to 7 by 6. Now let us do this place. Negative of b by a. Negative of 7 by 6, that is equal to 7 by 6. You can observe this and this are equal. Now let us do the product of the zeros. Alpha into beta, which is equal to c by a. 3 by 2 into negative of 1 by 3. Here 3 1s are 3, 2 3s are 6. So negative of 3 by 6, which is equal to negative of 1 by 2. Simplify. Now C by A, negative of 3 by 6, C is negative of 3, A is 6, which is equal to negative of 1 by 2. Both the sum and product of the zeros match the expected values based on the coefficients, verifying the relationship. Now the 27th question. The question is taken from the chapter Quadratic Equation. In a school, it was decided to distribute rupees 1500 equally among the students who get A plus grade in 10th standard annual examination. After the results, 5 more students got A plus grade than the expected students of A plus grade before the examination. As a result, amount received by each student was reduced by rupees 25. Find the number of students who got A plus grade after the result. Now let us solve it. Let the number of expected students, not after the result, before the result, x. Now total amount to be distributed, they have given it as rupees 1500. So each student price amount each student would get is 1500 upon x rupees. If 5 more students got A plus grade, then the prize amount got by each student 1500 by x plus 5 rupees. According to the problem, this price is 25 less than the expected amount. So we set up the equation, what 1500 by x minus 1000 by x plus 5 is equal to 25. Now let us take the LCM, x into x plus 5. Here 1500 is common. Now let us take out here x plus 5 cross multiply minus this sign into minus x, that is equal by x into x plus 5, that is equal to 25. Now here observe this x and this x get cancels. 1500 into 5, that is 7500 by x into x, that is x square, x into 5, that is 5x is equal to 25. Here just simplify. 25 ones are 25, 3s are 75, so 300. So now we can write this is 1, cross multiply x square plus 5x is equal to 300, or 300 is equal to x square plus 5x. Now let us write it in the standard form. Let us solve it by factorization method. How can we split? Minus 15 plus 20, that is equal to minus 300. If we add these two, you will get plus 5. Group, here x is common, here 20 is common, then x minus 15 is 15 into x plus 20 is equal to 0. So x minus 50 is equal to 0, means x is equal to 15, x plus 20 is equal to 0, so x is equal to negative of 20. It is not a solid, valid solution, not solid. Which one? X is equal to minus 20, because number of students cannot be negative. So number of students is expected students is 15. After the examination, it is what? 15 plus 5. 15 plus 5, that is 20. Or there is an internal choice question. The question is, verify whether the following situation is possible or not by finding the discriminant of the quadratic equation for this situation. The situation is, sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the age product of their ages in years was 48. So determine their present ages. Now we have two friends. Let the age of the first friend be x years. Then the ages of sum of the ages is 20 years, isn't it? Here it is. So x plus y is equal to 20. Y is 20 minus x. So his age is 20 minus x years. According to the question, 4 years ago means x minus 4 here. Here 20 minus x minus 4. What do you have? Their product x minus 4 into 20 minus x minus 4 is equal to 48. Here 20 minus 4, it is 16. X minus 4 into 16 minus x is 48. Multiply to get x square minus 20x plus 112 is how much? 0. After solving this one, we'll get like this. It is in the standard form. Now we know that discriminant is b square minus 4ac. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative of 20, c is equal to 112. So discriminant b square minus 4ac is negative of 20 the square minus 4 into 1 into 112. Solve it. 20 square is 400. 4 into 1 into 112. 448. So d is equal to negative of 48. Since d is negative, the situation is not possible. So we can't find the ages of the friends. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. Look at the figure. AD 8 cm, it has been given. DB 12 cm, AE 6 cm. Then find the length of EC and also find DE is to BC. Now we have to write all the given things. DE parallel to BC. Now we have to remember the BPT. Okay. AD is given 8 cm, DB 12 cm and AE 6 cm. To find EC and also DE is to BC. Now according to BPT, since DE is parallel to BC, now what we have? AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, means 8 by 12 is equal to 6 by EC. Why? Because of BPT. So cross multiply. EC is equal to 12 into 6 by 8. Here 2 3s are, 2 4s are, 4 1s are, 4 3s are, 3 3s are 9. So EC is equal to 9 cm. We can observe that triangle ADE is similar to, observe the figure, triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADE because angle D is equal to angle B. These two are parallel lines and corresponding angles are equal. Similarly, angle E is equal to angle C. Angle A is common. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADE because of AAA criterion. So AD by AB is equal to, here be careful, they have asked us to write DE by BC. So AD by AB, full length. AD we know here it is 8 centimeter. AB is 8 plus 12, that is 20. 8 by 20 is equal to DE by BC. Here 4 2s are 4 5s are. So DE by BC is equal to 2 by 5. DE is to BC is equal to 2 is to 5. There is an OR question for the triangle. If AD and PM are the medians of triangles ABC and PQR respectively, where triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, prove that AB by PQ is equal to AD by PM. Now let us have two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, like this. These are the two triangles. And let us have medians AD and PM, like this. Look at the figure also. What has been given here? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Now we can understand that we have to prove that what AB by PQ is equal to AD by PM. AB by PQ is equal to AD by PM. Look at the figure, otherwise you won't understand here. These two sides belong to the triangle ABD and triangle PQM. So now we have to prove them, they are similar. Okay. From the given item, what is that? Triangle ABC and triangle PQ are similar, isn't it? So now we can have that what AB by PQ is equal to, look at the figure, BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. Why? They are the corresponding sides of the similar triangles. So, we also can have that angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, angle C is equal to angle R. Why? These two triangles are similar. It implies that their angles are equal. Let this be equation number A or 1, whatever you can put. Okay. We can also observe that instead of BC we can write 2BD. Instead of QR we can write QM, 2QM. Why? Here observe that D is the midpoint of BC, QM is the midpoint of QR. Okay. It implies that now we had one relation there, AB by, in the previous page, AB by PQ. Instead of BC, now let us write 2BD. Instead of QR, let us write 2QM. So 2BD upon 2QM, that is equal to AC by PR. Here 2 and 2 get cancelled. So now we can write AB by PQ is equal to BD by QM is equal to AC by PR. Let this be equation number 1. Okay. Now in triangle ABD and triangle PQM, we have what from 1? AD by PQ is equal to BD by QM, isn't it? Why? We have proved it in equation number 1. From 1 we can write okay. And also angle B is equal to angle Q. Why? They are the corresponding angles of similar triangles. We have written it already. Here you can observe that from side angle side property, you can say that triangle ABD and triangle PQM are similar, isn't it? These two. Earlier only I have told we are concerned with these two triangles. Look at the figure, otherwise you won't understand this one. So now we have proved. So now we can write that why they are similar. Side angle side property of similar triangles. Okay. Now we can write that AB by PQ is equal to AD by PM because they are corresponding sides of similar triangles. Hence proved. Prove that the lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. What is given here? What is data here? A circle with center O. And PQ and PR are the tangents. P is the external point. From P we have two tangents, that is PQ and PR. To prove PQ is equal to PR, that means the tangents are equal in length. Let us do one construction. What is that? Join OP, OQ and OR. Now we have two triangles, triangle PQO and triangle PRO. So in triangle PQO and PRO, angle PQO is equal to angle PRO is equal to 90 degree. Why they are 90 degree? At the point we are just now in the previous lesson we have learned that at the point of contact radius and tangents are perpendicular, isn't it? So now we can say that both the triangles are right angle triangles. Now let us write R here. One side is common to both triangles. What is it? OP is common. It is hypotenuse to both triangles. So now let us write H here. And still one pair of sides are equal to each other. They are the radii of the same circle. OQ is equal to OR. By radii of the same circle. This is one side. So because of RHS congruency rule, the triangles are congruent. So now we can write that triangle PQO is congruent to triangle PRO because of RHS rule, right angle hypotenuse side rule. So due to corresponding parts of congruent triangles, now we can say that PQ is equal to PR because of CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Hence the theorem is proved. Now the 30th question. The question is taken from the chapter Trigonometry. Cos A upon 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A, that is equal to 2 secant A. Now the LHS is cos A upon 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A. Now let us have the LCM. Here the LCM is 1 plus sin A into cos A. In the numerator, now the taking LCM means you have to multiply this part with cos A, this part with 1 plus sin A. So in the numerator, cos A into cos A, that is cos square A. Here 1 plus sin A the whole square. Now you can expand this part by using A plus B the whole square. 1 square is 1 plus sin A the whole square is sin square A plus 2 sin A. Here cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1 plus this one plus 2 sin A. 1 plus 1 is how much? 2 plus 2 sin A. Here 2 is common. Take outside the bracket. 1 plus sin A inside the bracket. Don't touch LCM till now. Now you can observe that 1 plus sin A in the numerator and in the denominator can get cancelled. So it is equal to 2 by cos A, which is equal to 2 secant A, which is equal to RHS, hence proved. There is an OR question. Evaluate 5 cos square 60 plus 4 secant square 30 minus tan square 45 upon sin square 30 plus cos square 30. Now we know the value of cos 60. What is it? 1 by 2. Cos square 60 is 1 by 2 the whole square into 5, this one. 4 secant square 30. It is secant 30 is reciprocal of cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So secant 30 is 2 by root 3 the whole square into 4. Tan square 45. It is 1. 1 square is 1 only. Sin square 30. Sin 30 is half. Sin square 30 is half the square. Cos square 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 the whole square. Now let us substitute the values here. 5 into 1 by 2 the whole square. 4 into 2 by 3 the whole square. It is 1 square. Half the whole square. Root 3 by 2 the whole square. In the next step, 1 by 2 the whole square is what? 5 into 1 by 4 means 5 by 4. Here 4 by 3. 2 square is 4. Root 3 the square is root 3 into 4. Here 1 square is 1 only. Here half square is 1 by 4. This one root 3 by 2 the whole square is 3 by 4. Now let us substitute. 5 into 1 is 5. In the next step 5 by 4. Here 16 by 3 minus 1. 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is 1. So no need of writing this portion. Now 5 by 4 plus 16 by 3 minus 1. Here LCM is 12. 4 3s are 12. 5 3s are 15. 3 4s are 12. 16 4s are 64. 112s. Okay. Here 15 plus this one get cancels. In the next step we have this one. 15 plus 64 minus 12. It is 67 by 12. So the final answer is 67 by 12. Now the 31st question. Find the mean for the following grouped data. Here data is given. We have to find mean. Now let us have the table for class interval and frequency. Now let us write all the things like this. Now let us find the midpoint of each class interval, that is xi. 2 plus 6, that is 8. 8 by 2, how much? 4. Now you can go on adding class size, that is here class size is 4, isn't it? 10 minus 6, 4. 6 minus 2, 4. 4 plus, so here 4 plus 4, that is 8. 8 plus 4, that is 12. 12 plus 4, 16. 16 plus 4, 20. Or you can go on adding lower class limit and upper class limit divided by 2. Both the way you can find out. Okay, now let us find fi xi, means let us find the product of the numbers in this column and in this column. 2 4s are how much? 8. 5 8s are 40. 6 12s are 72. 5 16s are 80. 2 20s are, that is 40. It is given that n is equal to 20. You can simply write it here, or you can go on adding the numbers of this column. You will get 20. Now summation of fi xi. Go on adding these numbers. You will get to 40. Now you know that mean is equal to summation of fi xi upon summation of fi. So mean is equal to 240 by 20. Just it is 12. So mean is equal to 12. Calculate the mode of the following data. Class interval and frequency are given like this. Now we have to identify lower limit of the model class f1, f0 and f2. And size of the class interval. Size of the class interval is 6. F1, the highest frequency is 10. So model class is 12 to 18. Lower limit of the model class is 12. This is F0. This is F2. 9 is F2. Now let us substitute the values. Like this. Here now let us simplify. 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 into 10 is 20. Minus 8 minus 9 is 17. 12 plus 2 by 20 minus 17 into 6. Here 20 minus 17 is what? 3 into 6. 3 ones are 3 twos are 6, 2 twos are 4. So 12 plus 4. So mode is equal to 16. Therefore the mode of the given data is 16. Now let us solve 32nd question, which is taken from the chapter Coordinate Geometry. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points A 1, negative of 5 and B negative of 4 comma 5 is divided by x-axis, and also find the coordinates of the point of division. Now it is given that a 1 comma negative of 5 and b negative of 4 comma 5, which is divided by x-axis. This is x-axis, this is the line. It is divided by x-axis. Here this is k a 1 comma negative of 5. This is b negative of 4 comma 5. Now we have to find the ratio in which this point is divided by x-axis. This is x-axis. Here the formula we can use is the section formula. We know that which is section formula. X is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, and y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. But more conveniently, we can keep the ratio as, instead of m1 m2, we can keep the ratio of k is to 1. So let the ratio be k is to 1. The ratio in which p divides ab in the ratio k is to 1, then the coordinate of the point p will be, anyhow, y is equal to 0 here. Okay, let us come to that point later. This is the formula. Instead of section formula, this is also section formula. When the ratio is k is to 1, we can put the values. Here x is equal to 1, y1 is equal to negative of 4, x2 is negative of 4, and y2 is 5. Instead of m1 we have taken as k, m2 as 1. Since we are looking for the point which is divided by x-axis, y is equal to 0. Here x is equal to x, let it be, and y is equal to 0. So we can only use this one to find the ratio. Okay, this one we are using now. Y is equal to 0, k, y2 is 5, y1 is negative of 5, k plus 1. Now cross multiply. What happens? 0 is equal to 5k minus 5. 5k is equal to 5 transpose. So k is equal to 1. So k is equal to 1. Therefore, x-axis divides the line segment in the ratio 1 is to 1. We have taken it as k is to 1, isn't it? So it is now 1 is to 1. K is equal to 1. So now let us put k is equal to 1 in this formula. We have already find out the coordinate, y coordinate, that is 0, isn't it? We have to find x-axis, x coordinate. How can we find? By substituting the value of k is equal to 1 in this segment. So now let us substitute. K is equal to 1, x2 is negative of 4, x1 is 1, k is 1. Okay. Now here negative of 4 plus 1 divided by 2, that is equal to negative of 3 by 2. So coordinate, x coordinate is negative of 3 by 2. So the coordinate of the point of division is negative of 3 by 2, it is the x coordinate. Y we already know, since it is divided by x axis. Y coordinate is 0. So the final answer, point of division, is negative of 3 by 2, 0. Now let us solve the 33rd question, which is taken from the chapter Some Applications of Trigonometry. In the given figure, the length of the semicircular arc of a circle with the center O is 44 centimeter. If angle OPQ is 45 degree, find the area of the segment PRO. This area of this segment we have to find out. Okay, what we are given here? Length of the semicircular arc is given, that is 44 centimeter. So now we can find the radius. We want radius to find the area of the sector and as well as area of the triangle. Okay, how can we find area of the semicircular arc is pi r. Full circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Semicircular arc pi r, that is equal to 44 centimeter. So radius is equal to 44 into pi is 22 by 7. When we transpose it to the other side, it will change into 7 by 22. Here 22 ones are 22 twos are 2 sevens are 14. So radius is equal to 14 centimeter. Now we are also given that angle OPQ, this angle 45 degree. So now we can find the angle OQP, that is also 45 degree. You can see that radii OP is equal to OQ. So triangle OPQ is what? Isosceles triangle. Two sides are equal and the angles opposite to them are also equal. So now this angle, what is that angle? POQ is 90 degree. Sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. 45 plus 45 plus 90 is 180 degree. Since we have to find the area of the segment PRQ, this one, how can we get this one? Area of this sector OPRQ minus area of the triangle OPQ. Area of the sector is equal to how much? Theta by 360 into pi r square. So now we have to find theta. Here theta is 90 degree. So this OPRQ becomes what? Quadrant. So area of segment PQR is area of the quadrant OPRQ minus area of the triangle OPQ. Area of the segment PRQ is equal to area of the quadrant. This is the quadrant because this angle is 90 degree. OPRQ minus area of the triangle, this triangle OPQ. Now we know that area of the quadrant is equal to 1 by 4 pi r square. Area of the triangle is equal to half into base into height. Here radius is 14 centimeter. This is also 14 centimeter. This is also 14 centimeter. Pi is 22 by 7. Now let us substitute the values. Minus half into base is 14 centimeter, height is 14 centimeter. 7 ones are 7 twos are 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 ones are 2 sevens are 7 22s are 154 minus 2 ones are 2 sevens are 7 14s are how much? 98. So area of the segment PRQ is equal to 56 centimeter square. Now let us solve the fifth main question. There are the 4-mark questions. There are 4 questions, totally 16 mark. 34th question. Find the solution of the pair of linear equations by graphical method. The equations are x plus y is equal to 4 and 2x plus y is equal to 6. Now let us have a table of values for equation 1 for x and y. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 0. Now let us have table of values for x and y for the second equation. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to 4. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. When x is equal to 3, y is equal to 0. Now let us have a graph sheet with the x and y axis. The scale is x-axis 1 centimeter means 1 unit, y-axis 1 centimeter means 1 unit. These are the points to be marked. 0, 4, this one is 2, 2, this point is 4, 0. Now let us join these points which represents the equation x plus y is equal to 4. Now we have to represent these points 1, 4, 2, 2, 3, 0. 1, 4, 2, 2, 3, 0. Now let us join these points by a straight line which represents the equation 2x plus y is equal to 6. These points coincide at 2, 2. So x is equal to 2, x is equal to this 2 and y is equal to 2 is the solution of the equation. Prove that if in two triangles corresponding angles are equal, then their corresponding sides are in the same ratio or proportion, then the two triangles are similar. The question carries 4 marks, very important question. So please learn this thoroughly. What has been given? In two triangles. So now let us have two triangles. I have already sketched them. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Okay. Such that corresponding angles are equal. Means angle A is equal to angle D. Angle B is equal to angle E. Angle C is equal to angle F. Please look at the figure also while learning. While proving theorem, you have to always, first you have to write the given items, then to prove. What is to be proved here? AB by DE means corresponding sides are in proportion. The corresponding side of AB is DE, BC is EF, so BC by EF, AC by DF. Construction is there. For all the three theorems there is a construction, same construction. Now we have to cut DP which is equal to AB and DQ which is equal to AC. and join PQ. Now name the points as PQ. Now let us prove in a triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. First let us prove that these two triangles are congruent. Means AB is equal to DP. Why AB is equal to DP? By construction. AC is equal to DQ. Angle A is equal to angle D. Why? It has been already given. Angles of one triangle is equal to angle of another triangle. It is given. And AC is equal to DQ. Why? By construction. So by SAS criteria, similarity, congruency criterion, what can we say? Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. We can put triangle DPQ on triangle ABC or triangle ABC on triangle DPQ. Here the corresponding parts are equal. Now we have triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. Observe the figure. What is the use of proving that two triangles are congruent? The corresponding parts are same. So here angle B is equal to angle P. But corresponding parts of congruent triangles. What is CPCT? Expansion. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. But we are given that angle B is equal to angle E. Isn't it? It is given. Here observe LHS are equal. So RHS should be equal. So angle P is equal to angle E. Observe the figure. Angle P is equal to angle E. Here observe that line PQ, line EF. A line transversal cut these lines. These are the corresponding angles. They are equal. If the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines will be parallel. Observe the figure. So, PQ parallel to EF. So, now we have PQ parallel to EF. Observe the figure. We know that if in a triangle, a parallel line is drawn to a side of a triangle, here the side is EF, then it cuts other two sides are in the same ratio, isn't it? Yeah, it is BPT. BPT can be also like this. DP by DE is equal to DQ by DF is equal to PQ by EF. This is also BPT. I am writing the ratio, but there is a problem. We haven't proved this theorem yet, isn't it? We have to prove the result. So, we only know that dP by PE is equal to dQ by QF. Observe the figure. I am highlighting that one. Now we have dP by PE is equal to dQ by QF. Why? Because of BPT. I have earlier said one ratio, isn't it? dP by dE is equal to dQ by dF. Observe the figure. In order to get this result, we have to take the reciprocal of both LHS and RHS. What is the reciprocal of this one? PE by dP. The reciprocal of this one is QF by dQ. In order to get the result, that is dp by de, we have to add what? 1 to both LHS and RHS. See, here in the numerator you will get what? PE plus DP. PE plus DP. Because LCM is DP, here in the numerator you will get QF plus DQ upon DQ because LCM is DQ. Now we have PE, observe the figure, PE plus DP. What is it? DE in the numerator. So this part becomes DE by DP. Here in RHS, QF plus DQ, observe the figure. What is it? DF. So that is equal to DF by DQ. So instead of DP, we can put AB. We have, by construction, we know it. Instead of DQ, we can put AC. So now we have proved DE upon AB is equal to DF upon AC. Similarly, we can prove EF upon BC. So, half done our work. We can stop here also, but half done. How I will show this part. Now I will cut the triangle like this. AB is equal to EP, BC is equal to EQ. Now we have triangle PEQ. Those are similar. So now we can have the ratio in this triangle. How? DP by P, the same ratio that we have written earlier. DP by PE is equal to here QF by EQ. Look at the figure now and then and write. Then add 1 to both LHS and RHS. Here LCM is PE, then in the numerator DP plus PE upon PE is equal to here LCM is EQ, QF plus EQ upon EQ. Here what will you have? Observe. DP plus P. What is it? DE. This is DE by PE is equal to here QF plus EQ. What is it? EF by EQ. So here instead of PE we can write AB, isn't it? Instead of PE we can write AB. DE by AB. This ratio we have got earlier also in the previous slide. Here instead of EQ we can write BC. So instead of EQ you can write what? BC. EF by EQ. This is the result we wanted to get, isn't it? Instead of EQ, you can write what? BC. So DE by AB is equal to EF by AB. So now we have what? AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. That one I have written in hand in the previous slide. You need not do this one, that one. So I have written. Okay. Similarly, we can prove that BC by EF. Okay, you can finish there only, and you can write like this. Then AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Corresponding sides are proportional. Hence proved. Now let us solve the question which is taken from the chapter Surface Areas and Volumes. From a solid cylinder of height 2.8 meter and diameter is 4.2 meter, a conical cavity of the same height and the same diameter is hollowed out. Find the total surface area of the remaining solid. Now what has been given here? Height of the solid cylinder. This is 2.8 meter. Figure has been given. Radius 2.1. Why? It is given that diameter is 4.2 meter. Means radius is 2.1 meter. To find out TSA of the remaining solid. Means we have to find the CSA of cone, this part, plus CSA of the cylinder, this one, area of the top of the cylinder, this part. That is equal to pi RL plus 2 pi RH plus area of the top of the cylinder, this is pi r square. Now this radius is 2.1. We have to find slant height because we have to find the curved surface area of the cone. How can we find out? Slant height is equal to square root of r square plus h square. Means r square is 2.1 meter, h is 2.8 meter. So that is equal to square root of 2.1 square plus 2.8 square. That is equal to 2.1 square is 4.41, 2.8 square is 7.84. If you add these two, you will get square root of 12.25. That is equal to 3.5. So slant height is L is 3.5 meter. Now let us find the TSA of remaining solid. We have already derived a formula. CSA of the remaining solid is equal to pi RL plus 2 pi RH plus pi r square. Here observe that pi r is common. So now let us take out L here 2 into H, here r. Now let us substitute the values. Radius is 2.1 here and L slant height is 3.5 meter, H is 2.8, 2 into 2.8 plus R is 2.1. Here 7 ones are 7 0.3s. 0.3 into 22 is 6.6. 3.5 plus 2 into 2.8 is 5.6 plus 2.1. Now you can add all these things. You'll get what? 11.2. 6.6 into 11.2 is 73.92. So TSA of the remaining solid is equal to 73.92 meters square. The fourth term of an AP is 11 and the seventh term exceeds twice the fourth term by 4. Write the AP and also show that sum of the first term and the 13th term of the progression is equal to twice the seventh term. Now let us solve. What has been given? Fourth term of an AP is 11. So A4 is 11. We can write it as A plus 3D because the formula for nth term an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 11, and we are also given that seventh term exceeds twice the fourth term by 4. Twice the fourth term means 2a4 plus 4 exceeds by 4. So now we can write it as a7 as a plus 6d. a4 we know it is 11. So now substitute instead of a4 11, 2 into 11 plus 4. So a plus 6d means seventh term is how much? 26. Let this be equation number 1 and this be equation number 2. What can we do now? We can solve it by which method? Elimination method, isn't it? Here 2 minus 1, equation number 2 minus 1. Then it has negative sign, a and a get cancels. 6d minus 3d is 3d. 26 minus 11 is 15. So 3d is equal to 15. D is equal to 5. 15 by 3, that is 5. So now we have a plus 15. D is equal to 11. We have to find out a. Now let us substitute D is equal to 5 in which one? Equation number 1. 3 into 5, that is 15. A plus 3D means 15 is equal to 11. So A is equal to 11 minus 15, that is equal to negative of 4. So now we have A is equal to negative of 4 first term and common difference is 5. Now we can write the arithmetic progression. First term negative of 4, negative of 4 plus 5 is the second term, that is 1. Third term 1 plus 5, that is 6. Fourth term we already know it is 11, but we have to write 6 plus 5, 11. So our problem is correct here. Okay. Now we have to also show that the sum of the first term we have already find it out. It is negative of 4. And 13th term we have to add first term and 13th term and get the result. And we have to show that it is equal to twice the seventh term. Seventh term also we have already find it out in the previous part. It is 26. Okay, now let us proceed. A is negative of 4. A13 is how much? A plus 12d, because we know the formula for nth term of an AP. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d. Here n is 13. So now we know a is equal to negative of 4, d is equal to 5. Negative of 4 plus 60, that is 56. Now a7 we already know, but still let us do it. Negative of 4 plus 6 into 5, that is 30. 30 minus 4, that is 26. Now we have to show that sum of first term and 13th term is equal to twice the 7th term. So a plus a13, that is equal to negative of 4 plus 56, that is equal to 52. Now keep the result like this. Put some box to highlight this one, and twice the 7th term, 2 into a7, 2 into 26, that is equal to 52. So this is equal to this. Hence proved. An arithmetic progression consists of 30 terms in which sum of 4th and 8th term is 24 and sum of 6th and 10th term is 44. Find the last 3 terms of the arithmetic progression. Now what we are given here, sum of 4th term, that is a4, and 8th term, that is a8, is 24. And also we are given sum of 6th and 10th term, 44. 4th term is a plus 3d. Why? The formula for nth term of an AP is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So now a8 is equal to a plus 7d, that is equal to 24. Now solve. A plus a 2a, 3d plus 7d, that is 10d. So 2a plus 10d is equal to 24. You need not simplify it. Okay, let this be equation number 1. A6 is equal to a plus 5d, a10 is a plus 9d, that is equal to 44. A plus a, that is 2a, 5d plus 9d, that is 14d, is equal to 44. Let this be equation number 2. Now let us solve equation number 1 and 2 by elimination method. 2a and 2a get cancels. 14 minus 10d, what it is? 4d. 4d is equal to 44 minus 24. What it is? 20. So 4d is equal to 20. D is equal to 20 by 4, that is 5. Now let us substitute d is equal to 5 in equation number 1 or equation number 2. Let us substitute it in equation number 2. 1. 2a plus 10 into 5 is equal to how much? 24. 10 into 5, that is 50. 2a plus 50 is equal to 24. 2a is equal to 24 minus 50, that is minus 26. So a is equal to minus 13. So first term is minus 13. D is equal to 5. Now we are to find out the last 3 terms of the progression. Means A28, since the progression consists of 30 terms, A28, 28th term, 29th term, 30th term. A28 is equal to A plus 27D because the formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. A is negative of 13, D is 5. So 27 into 5, what it is? 135 minus 13 plus 135, that is equal to 122. So 28th term is 122. We can go on adding common difference to get the next term, means 29th term. 122 plus 5, that is equal to 127. Now add D once again to get A30. 127 plus 5, that is equal to 132. So the last three terms are 122, 127 and 132. Now let us solve the 38th question of state level preparatory exam question paper. The question is taken from the chapter Applications of Trigonometry. The question is: a pole AB standing vertically on a level ground. Three wires from the top of the poles are stretched and tied to three different pegs on the ground. The angles of elevation from the pegs to the top of the poles are found to be 30 degree, 60 degree and 45 degree as shown in the figure. If the distance between the peg C and foot B of the pole is 30 meter, then find the height of the pole AB and also find the length of each wire. Now what has been given in the question? Height of the pole AB is to be found out. The distance between peg C and the bottom of the pole BC is given, that is 30 meter. And angle ACB is 30 degree, this angle you can see in the figure. And angle AEB is 60 degree, this angle. See, look at the figure. Angle ADB is 45 degree. To find out AB, height of the pole, length of the wires AC, AE and AD. Now let us BC has been given. It belongs to the triangle ACB, isn't it? So in triangle ABC, this is 30 degree. This has been given. This is adjacent side. We have to find AB. So tan 30 is equal to AB by CB. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. AB is, we have to find BC is 30. So AB is equal to how much? 30 by root 3. But rationalize the denominator. Root 3 into root 3, both numerator and denominator multiply. It is 10 root 3 meter. It is a very important step in solving this problem. We need AB anyhow. If they ask also, don't ask also, we have to find the height of the pole. So now the height of the pole AB is 10 root 3 meter. Now let us find AC, since it belongs to the triangle ABC. So in right angle triangle ABC, sin 30. This is hypotenuse, no? Sin 30 is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is AB, hypotenuse is AC. Sin 30 value is half. AB is what? It is 10 root 3 by AC. So AC is equal to cross multiplies 20 root 3 meter. Now let us find AE. To find AE, we have to select ABE since it belongs to this triangle. Sin 60 is equal to AB by AE, opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite we have find out earlier stage. Sin 30 is root 3 by 2, AB is 10 root 3 by AE. Then again cross multiply. Here root 3 and root 3 get cancels. So AE is 2 into 10, that is 20 meter. Now let us find AD. It belongs to the right angle triangle ABD. So sin 45 is opposite side here is AB, hypotenuse is AD, AB by AD. So sin 45 value is 1 by root 2, AB is 10 root 3, AD we have to find it out. So cross multiply. AD is equal to 10 root 3 into root 2, that is equal to 10 root 6 meter.